Hello everyone, today we're just gonna be playing some casual Territorial.io. Just some single player because I suck at the multiplayer. So, yeah. And just to not bore you with anything, we're gonna talk about some stuff while I go ahead and knock myself out while doing this. So, yeah. So we're doing the Europe map, and I'm going to start on this random Swedish island right here. Hello? Oh, okay, there you go. And yeah, so that's basically what we're going to do. We're just going to do some Territorial.io, and we're going to talk about some stuff that has been happening with my channel recently. Not any personal stuff, because nobody wants to talk about personal stuff, unless they're talking to a priest or something. So we're just going to talk about stuff with my channel. So yeah, let's start. So one thing that I definitely want to talk about is the number of views that I've gotten lately. I think in the start of the year we had like 15,000 views. Now we have 40,000 views. Honestly, I don't know how or why that's happened. Probably because of the extended number of size comparison videos I've been making, because those videos tend to get a whole bunch of views. Also, I know that I haven't said this before, but thank you for 175 subscribers and 150 subscribers, because those are milestones in of itself. I mean, we're almost reaching the 200 subscriber mark, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. I love how we're just dominating over the others. I love how literally every single time I play on the Europe map, I think they updated it, because I remember the Europe map, they had Europe, right, but they only had like a tiny fragment of Africa. Now they have all this. So, I think something has to do with that. Come on, Liao Dynasty. Give me Helsinki. There you go. So, I wonder if any channels have been inspired from me. That would be a great thing of its own, because, to be honest, mapping just kind of came about for me, you know? If you're wondering how I got into mapping in the first place, let me tell you. So, while I was, watching videos on my old tablet, I have a phone now, but I'm playing this on my tablet, not my old one, my current one. I was watching videos, and I saw a video of someone drawing the United States, and I was like, hey, I should have a go. So I drew the United States, and it's actually still here to this day. I gotta admit, it was pretty terrible, but it was probably the most important United States drawing I've ever made, even if it was just very crappy. So, I think you are wondering, well, what was I into before the whole mapping thing came about? Well, I was addicted to planets. But, I mean, I was still into planets after I drew my first map of the United States. I don't really think my mapping gig kicked in until I was in like 5th grade or something. Okay, Naru, what the heck are you doing? That's a really weird exclave. And I think Naru just invaded that little territory. So, yeah. So when I was in 5th grade, I drew my very first map of Europe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Alex, that's pretty late to draw a map of Europe. Well, I basically only knew how to draw the United States. Now I'm working on Africa. I'm working on drawing Africa. I got the United States, Europe, Asia, North America, South America, all that stuff done. Now I'm working on Africa, and I'm getting pretty good at it, but I'm kind of struggling on the Southern territories and the West African territories, because they have like odd borders and stuff. And I looked at one of my old maps. You know that German victory map from World War II that I did? I'm probably gonna get demonetized for that, to be honest. Huh? You think that you can escape from me? How about now? Bro, the Pala Empire is just bombarding me with troops right now. Yeah, try to see if you can invade me. Try to see you can invade this. Alright, the Kievan Rus. You guys want me to do a world country size comparison? I tried to do that numerous times, but to be honest, I don't really have the motivation to do it. Probably because of all those tiny islands and all the time that it takes to make all that stuff. So I'm gonna wait for now. Here, I'll have a deal for you. When I reach 10,000 or maybe 1,000 subscribers, basically the time that I can go live, I'll do a live video of me making a country size comparison with you guys seeing the process of how I make it. Oh, the Sokoto Caliphate is like Poland there. Alright, let's see the yeah, you can't escape from me. Alright. Now the Kievan Rus. Okay. Carthaginian Empire, Yagan. And now the Jollif Empire, which is Iceland. The Jollif Empire is gonna be dead now. Oh, they sent like 3 divisions. Holy jeez. For a small country versus a gigantic one, that's pretty impressive. So we're gonna go ahead and invade the Central African Empire while we're at it. It's the only threat that we have left. We're gonna reach 50 million here. Yep, 50 million. There you go. So almost reach Iceland. I can see 2 ships right here. I only sent 1, so... Dang! That Iceland thing is really... And the Central African Empire is gonna be gone now. Dude, the Jollif Empire is sending in so many ships. Alright. Fun fact, I actually uploaded a video one time saying that I was going to directly focus my channel to gaming. Well, that never happened, and I ended up switching my channel over to mapping, because, you know, and so we're just gonna play this with less players. We're only gonna play with 100 players this time. There we go. Normal mode, world. Now, a tactic that I use is to never start in the Americas. Always start, or Australia, always start in like Asia or something, because you'll get more bang for your buck if you, because pretty much every single time I've started in North America, presumably Michigan, I've always lost, because every single time that I take over the territory, I manage to not do it quick enough, and another country has taken over the entire area right here, and I try to do a full-scale invasion, then it fails, then I go into Greenland, and then they invade my entire territory. That's basically how it goes every single time I'm in the Americas. So I'm starting in Asia this time. Can't do anything about it. Oh, there's like France. Is this France? It's the Majapahit. The Majapahit Empire. The Majapahit. Whatever it is. Oh, the Pala Empire is back, baby. Alright. So now we can invade countries. So that's nice. Alright, later Led Dynasty. Or later Lee Dynasty, whatever it is. Pala Empire, I don't care if you're here 5 rounds. I'm still invading you to oblivion. Oh. We're gonna split up the Ottoman Empire. No, let me connect. Stupid Lodi Sultanate. There you go. Now I can invade Goryeo. No, wait, no, I wanna, no! Well, I guess, Parthians. They're gone now. Goryeo, you're being invaded too. I love how I'm the only one invading the Lodi Sultanate. Alright. I love how Goryeo's just like a thin strip. No. Johor Empire, I'll help ya. Great Moravian Empire. Median Empire. Pala Empire. Empire of Nikaya. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these empires wrong. Joseon or Joseon, whatever it is. Also, you want to know how I got 100 subscribers so fast? Here's a funny story. So, not really how I got 100 subscribers so fast, but whatever. So, one time I was scrolling around on my YouTube channel, you know, I just gotten done with a huge project. I think you might know what that project is, but if you don't know, it's the country ball map of Europe, which took a really long time. It was actually the longest video in the making, and it's in my about page, and you can see it in the about page. It's pretty interesting. See, as you can see, the North American and South American continents have not been united fully yet. That would have been a mistake for me, because if I would have started in Michigan, then yeah, I would have seen this and think, oh, I'm in big trouble. So we're just going to go ahead and play 3 rounds, because these rounds usually take a long time. And also I'm having a pretty long invasion process. Also, the Majapahit Empire. You're not gonna escape from me. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Okay. Also, if you're wondering why I changed my name like 7 months back from BreakStuff2145 to BreakStuffZ, also it's pronounced BreakStuffZ, not BreakStuffs, like people usually pronounce my name. So the name BreakStuffZ basically was like a cooler version of BreakStuffs. I just wanted to make it cool. But then I looked at the name and I was like, hey, that actually sounds pretty good. I think I'll use that from now on. The original BreakStuffZ had an uppercase Z, as you can see by my original arch nemesis. But then an evil BreakStuffZ came in, and that's Ultimate Wii. I'm not a 2-year-old. So no, I don't want peace. Rest in pieces. So I guess that's why they managed to invade my territory so fast. No, they managed to invade a good chunk of my territory. So we're gonna invade the island of New Guinea. And yeah, the North American continent is pretty much united now. So we're gonna go ahead and send an invasion force over to South America. And yeah, I think it's not gonna be a good news for them. No, I don't want peace. I already said that. Come on, let me. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now I have 4 invasion forces coming in. Oh, I can just go through Iceland. Oh. So it looks like for some reason the the Malacca Empire has invaded Iceland. Now I'm going to invade Iceland. It's just gonna look like okay, never mind. So now we're gonna go ahead and go on to Greenland, which is kind of a waste of troops. Dang. A lot of troops for that oh, a lot of money for that expedition of Greenland. Mune. Northern Yuan Dynasty. Where is that? Well, that's all the way in Antarctica. Holy jeez. Should invade Antarctica. I think when I invade the main continent, I'll go ahead and sue for peace. Also, if you're wondering where I got the mapping on my name, it basically just came naturally. I didn't like switch over, do any dramatic switches or anything. Sorry, the little mouth slip right there. I'm going a little bit through puberty right now, so I have a tough time explaining words. I'm gonna go to Michigan. Oh, come on. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding. Yeah, there you go. There's Michigan. The Malacca Empire is now being invaded. What the heck? Also, if you want to ask questions, like you want to know more about me, feel free to ask some questions, because I might be doing a Q&A soon. And yeah. So if you want to, give me some questions and I'll answer them. Just don't let it be too personal, please. Sorry, Malacca Empire. I love how the Malacca Empire went from 1 to 0 within a little bit. Alright. Whoa. Alright. Alright, so I think now that I've gotten everything, I think it's time to, yeah, I think that's the end. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this little, video, like, Territoria.io and chill, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!